Good morning, candidates. This will be useful for people appearing for interview. Say it will also for Federal Bank and also for SBI CBO, Economy and Finance. Bombay Stock Exchange small cap on the verge of recording worst monthly performance in 2 years. A sharp sell-off in small caps has spooked retail investors. BSE small cap index is down by more than 7% in March so far. If the broader index of if the broader index of benchmark manages to close the month at current levels, we will be witnessing the worst monthly performance in the past 2 years by BSE small cap index. In February 2022, BSE small cap index fell by more than 9%. When we compare the performance of BSE small cap index with the BSE Sensex, we find the benchmark index that tracks the performance of 900 plus small cap stocks across sectors is underperforming BSE Sensex by more than 8% in March alone so far. This is only the fourth instance since 2015 where BSE small cap index was underperformed key benchmark index by more than 8% in any given month. Food price pressure better swifter fall in inflation towards 4% target RBI bulletin. Food price pressures is an obstacle in swifter fall in retail inflation to the Reserve Bank's target of 4%, said an article on the state of the economy in the central bank's March bulletin published on Tuesday. A retail inflation based on consumer price index is on a decline since December and was at 5.09% in February. Retail inflation based on consumer price index is on a decline since December. Even as inflation is on the ebb with broad-based softening of core inflation, the repetitive incidence of short amplitude of food price pressures deters a swifter fall in headline inflation towards the target of 4%, said the article authored by RBI Deputy Governor Michael Debapatra. World's largest sovereign fund ups India's bet in CY23. Norway's government pension fund Global, the world's largest sovereign wealth fund with a portfolio value in excess of $1.4 trillion, raised its India bets last year amid a surge in Indian equities. Please go through this. RBI forecasts 8% growth prospects on strong demand visibility. The Reserve Bank of India's monthly bulletin released on Tuesday, that is 19th March, highlighted the state of Indian economy and stated that India can sustain a GDP growth of 8%, fueled by conducive macroeconomic configuration, which can further the country's growth trajectory. Please read subsequent points. Banking and finance. Exim Bank extends 23 million line of credit to Guyana for aircraft procurement. The Export-Import Bank of India on Tuesday announced it has extended $23.37 million, about rupees 194 crore, line of credit to the government of Cooperative Republic of Guyana for the procurement of 2 aircraft from India for the South American country's defense forces. With this line of credit, the bank has 292 lines of credits in place now, covering 62 countries in Africa, Asia, Latin America, CIS, and Oceania, with credit commitments of around $2.72 billion available for financing exports from India. Important for Exim Bank students. Geo Financial Services invests 40 crore in leasing arm JLSL. Geo Leasing Services Limited. Please read that. RBI says won't drop higher risk rates for loans to PSU NBFCs after banks seek easier norms. Please read that. SBI to shift global back office from Kolkata to Mumbai. State Bank of India is likely to shift its centralized global back office from some other foreign exchange related departments from Kolkata to Mumbai. The back office works 22/7 to cater to customers in Sydney, Bahrain, Hong Kong, London, and New York. Next, business and industry. Maharashtra RERA proposes mandatory separate bank accounts for real estate developers. Please read. Not changing view on Adani companies. JP Morgan amid probe reports. Global brokerage firm JP Morgan has said it will stick to its recommendations for Adani Group companies, despite reports that US prosecutors are investigating if the Gautam Adani-led enterprise bribed Indian officials to get energy projects cleared. Please go through this. Yeah. Kabiram, are you there? Now Kabiram has come. Kabiram?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can you
Now,
hear me?
yeah. Now please read from here. Road Ministry amends.
Yes, sir. Road Ministry amends model concession agreements for BOT and TOT projects. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways (MORTH) have made over a dozen changes to model concession agreement for build, operate, transfer uh, (BOT) and tolling operation, maintenance and transfer model to incentives private sector to invest in creation of road infrastructure and to remove any ambiguity in the existing agreements. Some of the key amendments for the capacity augmentation on board aimed at incentivizing the private sector include construction support to the conce-
Concession,
concessionaire, yes,
concessionaire. Yeah.
concessionaire to complete project on time and longer tolling period to tide away losses on account of competing roads.
Competing routes.
Competing roads. Regulatory and development news. Modi asked cabinet to prepare 5 years plan by May 1. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has asked all the ministers under the 10 sectoral group of secretariats to create a post-election 5-year plan as well as a 100 days program. He wants the first draft prepared and ready for approval by cabinet secretary by May 1. The PM is said to have asked the finance minister to ensure a paradigm shift in budget 2024 to 2025 to embed the first steps for achieving the vision of Vikshit Bharat by 2047.
Viksit Bharat. Yeah. The department.
Yes, sir. The Department for Promotion of Industry and International Trade, DBIIT, has been asked to hold seminars with industrial chambers like CII and FICCI, the sources said. Net direct tax collection surged 20% to 18.9 lakh crore. Improvement compliance along with the rising income levels helped the government collect over 18.9 lakh crore as net direct taxes from April 1 to March 17 of current fiscal year. With this, 97% of the revised estimate of 19.45 lakh crore has already been achieved, with the expectation that the collection could have exceed the target. Data released by the Central Board of Direct Taxes on Tuesday showed that the net collection recorded a growth of around 20% over 15.77 lakh crores during the corresponding period of last fiscal. Net collection includes corporate income tax (CIT) at 9.14 lakh crore and personal income tax (PAT), including security transaction tax (STT) at 9.72 lakh crore. Bihar's Begusara is the world's most polluted city. Begusara in Bihar has found to be the most polluted city in the world, according to the World Air Quality Report 2023, released by Switzerland-based IQAir. Also, India's ranked third behind Bangladesh and Pakistan among five most polluted countries in the list of 134 countries. India was ranked the eighth most polluted country in 2022 report in a list of 131 countries. According to the report, out of 100 top polluted places, 83 are from India. Guwahati is at the second place, while Delhi is at the third place. Key indices: RBI key rates: repo rate 6.50%, SDF 6.25%, MSF bank rate 6.75%, CRR 4.50%, SLR is 18.00%.
1 minute.
Forex,
1 minute. 1 minute. Today, rbi.org. Let us read today's date itself. So these are the rates. Please read what is there.
yes,
Indian rupee used to dollar.
Indian rupee 1 in USD 82.9401 rupees, and INR 1 GBP, that is 105.4135 rupees, and INR 1 euro 90.1321, INR 100 JPY 55.1700.
Correct. What is the present CRR?
CRR is 4.50%, SLR is 18%.
Very good. Good. 1 minute. Where are we now? I think we were reading this one now. Yeah. We were reading this only. Sensex, you please read.
Sensex 72012.015 minus 736.37. Nifty 21,817.45 minus 238.25 points.
That is sufficient. Bank Nifty not required.
Yes, sir.
Not required. Good. Thank you. That was nice. So I will stop this as one